Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since my last video and I really appreciate all your messages and support you have sent my way. So few months ago, my dad faced some serious health challenges and spent some time in the ICU. So last year, my mom passed away. Then this year, my dad faced a massive brain stroke. So I'd been going through some tough times since last year and honestly, it took a lot out of me. So I had to step back and focus on my family, but thankfully by God's grace, things are looking better and my dad is doing good. And seeing so many of your messages asking for new videos has really helped reignite my motivation to get back to what I love, and that is sharing science-backed strategies to help you out to reach peak performance. So once again, thank you so much for all your messages and support. So guys, today we are going to talk about a nutrient that many athletes still don't know enough, and this nutrient can give athletes an edge in performance, recovery and overall health, and that is nitric oxide. So if you're looking to improve your endurance, stamina and even recovery time, then this episode is going to be a game changer. I'll break out the science behind nitric oxide, how it can help in improving your performance and which foods can help in boosting its levels naturally. And don't worry, I'll try my best to keep it as simple as possible for you. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to elevate your performance and keep your body running at its peak. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Alright, let's start with the basics. What is nitric oxide and why is it important? So nitric oxide is a gas that's naturally produced in the body. It acts as a vasodilator, which means it relaxes the inner muscles of the blood vessels, causing vessels to widen, allowing more oxygen and nutrients reaching our muscles. Think about it, more oxygen means less muscle fatigue, especially during high intensity and endurance-based workouts. And when your blood flow is optimized or increased, nutrients and oxygen reach muscles faster, helping in faster recovery. And I'm not making any false claims here. This nutrient has been backed by enough research. A study by the University of Exeter found that increasing nitric oxide production could improve race times by up to 1 to 2%, allowing athletes to train 20% longer. Another 2016 study examined the impact of nitric oxide on sprinting and high intensity running. The results showed that increasing nitric oxide production led to faster times across all distances. Participants also demonstrated improved endurance and faster reaction time in cognitive tests. In another 2020 study, researchers examined the effect of nitric oxide on lactate removal, and they found significant improvements in post-exercise lactate removal speed. So the researchers concluded that nitric oxide positively influences performance and recovery, helping athletes to train harder and recover faster. So overall, nitric oxide plays an important role in reducing blood pressure, enhancing endurance, improving muscle pump and growth, and promoting exercise efficiency. So all you athletes who have multiple training sessions each week, think about it. Quicker recovery means you can train more without risking injury or burnout. And I have seen firsthand how this can be beneficial for my professional athletes. So athletes, now you know what is nitric oxide and how it can help in improving your performance. But I'm pretty sure you must be having a lot of questions in your mind, like whether food or supplement, how to consume, how much to consume, etc, etc. So let me clear all your doubts. So let's first begin with this question: how can I actually consume nitric oxide? So many people assume that nitric oxide is something they can ingest directly, especially with all the supplements out there labeled as nitric oxide boosters. But here's an important fact: you cannot ingest nitric oxide directly. I repeat, you cannot ingest nitric oxide directly, because like I mentioned in the beginning, nitric oxide is a gas and it's far too reactive to be taken as a supplement. So most of these these nitric oxide supplements contain compounds like nitrates, L-arginine and L-citrulline, which acts as a precursor to nitric oxide, and we rely on these compounds because nitrates, once ingested, converts to nitric oxide through a very simple process. And athletes, hear me out about this process. So when we consume nitrate rich foods like beetroot, leafy greens, bacteria in our saliva converts nitrate to nitrites, which circulate in our blood and store in muscle tissues. So during exercise, when oxygen levels are low, nitrites get converted to nitric oxide, boosting blood flow precisely when we need it most. So the key takeaway here is it's not just about nitric oxide itself, but about eating nitrate rich foods and supplements that can stimulate nitric oxide production naturally. So to have nitric oxide in your body, you need to focus on nitrates and not any other supplement fooling yourself. So I know your next question will be, can I consume nitrate supplement? So here's my advice. Try incorporating nitrate-rich whole foods in your diet first, especially if you're new to nitric oxide. So some of the options are beetroot, leafy greens, celery, carrot, citrus fruits, and garlic. See, supplements can be convenient for some athletes, but they may carry risk like any other supplement. And nitric oxide supplements often contain other active ingredients like caffeine, which can have adverse effects, especially for young athletes. So if you really want to take supplement, then first of all, please consult a qualified sports dietitian and look out for products that are third-party tested to ensure safety and to avoid any negative health and anti-doping issues. Now, another common question is, can beetroot juice really help in improving performance? Well, the answer is yes. Studies show that consuming beetroot juice before exercise significantly improves endurance, and research from Gatorade Sports Science Institute highlights that athletes who consume beet juice or powder experience improved blood flow and reduced oxygen cost during exercise. And on top of that, beet not only provides nitrates but also fiber, vitamin C, magnesium and potassium, which you will not find in a pill. And by the way, I have a detailed video just on beetroot, so make sure you don't miss out that video. Now moving on to another question. How much nitrates should I consume to see a performance boost? So there is no official daily recommendation for nitrates, but studies show that around 300 milligram of nitrates, which is roughly around 250 to 300 grams of nitrate-rich vegetables, can improve performance. But athletes keep in mind to test it during training to understand its effects before relying on it for competition. Now I guess I have answered almost all your questions about nitric oxide and you understand its benefits. I have few simple and easy ways to boost its levels. Number one, add nitrate-rich foods to your meals. Best way is to start your day or sometime during the day include a smoothie made with beets, leafy greens and citrus. Then try to include beetroot juice or powder about an hour before your workout. It will give you nitric oxide boost right when you need it. Then experiment with L-citrulline pre-workout. So if you're serious about your training, then L-citrulline can offer a consistent nitric oxide boost. Start small and see how your body reacts, but please do not consume any supplement without consulting a qualified sports dietitian. And lastly, athletes, please stay consistent. It's not a quick fix. Make nitrate-rich foods part of your daily routine to see lasting benefits. And that's all about nitric oxide. If you found this video helpful, then please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more science-packed tips. Let me know if you have ever used nitric oxide boosters in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend and I shall see you next week.